Pete Hegseth has got a book out to #1 in the world. It's called Battle for the American Mind and has the roadmap to saving our children from the leftist indoctrination and where it all started. Pete, congratulations on the success of the book.
Thank you very much.
Too bad it's needed.
It's too bad it's needed, indeed. And I think back on my childhood, I never questioned what my teachers were. They're the authority figure. My family's mostly apolitical, went to a public school. If your, 8th grade history teacher said something, that was close the book, that's gospel.
Right.
And that's the same minds. Kids don't change. Kids still had that same view. And teachers know they have that power. And the challenge is the pipeline of teachers, what they teach, the accreditation that they get in all public schools is the same. So you can feel like you're moving to a conservative area or away from the politics. But the teachers going there still had to go through the same training, get the same accreditation, go through the diversity, equity, and inclusion, work through the teachers' unions to get into that classroom. And that's not to point fingers at teachers.
Right.
But the priorities of how they teach have totally changed, and it's a product of a 100-year pipeline that is now leading to indoctrination of kids at the lowest of grades.
So this whole 1619 project is just as the latest incarnation and the most flagrant. It's actually started a long time ago.
Yes.
By what anti-American forces?
Progressives, early progressives in the early 20th century, John Dewey and the likes. They were all socialists, almost all atheists, eventually Marxists. They had political control on the mind. And they knew that the hearts and affections of our youngest, if they could target them, that would be the most effective politically, socially, and culturally down the line. Ernest Hemingway once said about bankruptcy, it happens gradually until it happens quickly. Same thing with our education system. It happened gradually as they captured different nodes, removed certain things like God, like an understanding of human nature, and then we're seeing the replacement moment now. We call it the COVID 1619 moment in the book. When COVID happened and we all saw inside our Zoom classrooms, what are we looking at 1619 and gender pronouns for my 8-year-old? Not an accident. It's a pipeline that has brought us to this place.